Wait. Okay, so I did not mean that. We're already live here.
You're good.
I mean, it's kind of good, but I wasn't prepared. Talk to the people.
I always got something for the people. What's up, y'all? Leo season, y'all. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Wait for it. It's coming. It's already here. It's been here. But my birthday's coming. Happy birthday to my brother, by the way. His birthday was today. Shout out to all the Leos that I know. Happy birthday to you guys. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. And we are back each and every Wednesday bringing you the tea, bringing you the positivity, bringing you the sugar honey iced tea, bringing you the shit sabor, bringing you the tea time, bringing you detox tea, and of course my favorite, infinity. So we're just waiting for few people to log on into it so we can go ahead and get right into it for this week. Talk about our week this week. It's been one of those weeks, you know. It's been one of those weeks, you know. And we all have our different struggles through each week. And I've had definitely, even though it is Leo season and it's my birthday season and all that other great stuff, I had a rough week so far. You know, it hasn't been the best, but I'm sure it will get better. Definitely counting my blessings on being here in 32 years almost. If I make it, it's been 32 years, August 13th, and I've been alive on this earth. So that's pretty much that's huge for me. My mother didn't make it to see that age, so you know, just that I surpassed that is a blessing. I'm sure she's looking down on me from heaven. I'm sure I'm positive, 100% positive. So I'm looking up to her from heaven, from the earth to heaven. So shout out to, she had to go change, my business had to go change her whole agenda, her whole outlook today.
I didn't.
Guys, look, her whole thing, waiting her get her life together. Are you pleased?
I am. I just wanted to go ahead and put on some, because if y'all check the before picture, you know. I mean, you really trying to set up for the people, though, you know.
You got it together, sis.
We're going to make it glisten, you know.
Okay, give it a little extra.
Yeah, a little glisten because.
Camera moment.
Yeah.
Selfie time. Popping.
Yeah. Because, no, seriously, my lips get extra dry. And then I'm like super licking them. And then if you guys know anything, you know that we lick your lips. Because they're dry, the only thing they're going to do is get extra dry, like drier. So, yes. And as my lips soak up this lipstick and lip gloss combo, compliments of my daughter.
And you guys, and we're going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about that item. Let me say what I got to say. Some of people don't say what I'm saying. I'm starting Okay. Bam. We're going to put this. Okay, we're going to put it on camera.
We had to do a little sprint sprat.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Let me do this for no. So just like you guys. So I've already done this once, but we're going to sage this room. Really sorry. I love this sage spray though. Like I am a fan of the smell of sage. I know everybody's not a fan, but I am a fan of the smell of sage. I'm not sure if it's just because I know what it is or what it does, but I love me some sage. So
it creates a whole new zen.
It does. It gives me it makes me feel a little zen. So we sprayed it in here prior to, and sage is supposed to like clear out. I'm all about trying to keep this positivity and keep this energy right. Okay. So sage is like a cleanser, you know, to detoxify. Yes, we need to get it up. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Watch your cups, but get it out of here. Spray it, don't drink it. No, but yes. So it's been known like I'm a sager because I like to smudge and call the angels in and push the bad stuff out. So that's I'm about that life. And naturally, FaZe has this in a bottle. We'll tell y'all about that later. So yes, thank you for tuning in to SipsTea the Show. It is good to see you. I hope you're happy to see us. It's Happy Hump Day. I hope y'all been shaking it off.
Heard of you.
Shaking it off. You know, so yes, if you are in this space right now, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna shake off all of the bad things. I know you were saying stuff about your week and things that just been going one way or the other, and it's not, you know, your favor. And I personally have been trying to keep myself in a positive headspace and doing some rephrasing. Like I've been trying to rephrase a whole bunch of stuff. Like if I don't like something, like, okay, I catch myself saying hate something a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I hate it when, or I hate it when. And when I say hate, I say it with a capital H. Yeah, it'd be like hate it when something. So I'm actually trying to just alleviate that, because if saying the word, I can say that word with so much energy. It's too much. It's too much. I'm giving that actual situation way too much power. So I just like it. Or instead of saying like, okay, I hate it when I forget to write stuff down. Instead of saying that, I'm just gonna say, next time I'm gonna remember to write it down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a more positive thing to say. It's a positive way to get results. So that rephrasing that's all it is basically. It's like, okay, I do hate it when I forget to write stuff down, but I'm ready to badger myself and beat myself down for something that I already did it. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I do hate it, but condemning myself and persecuting myself is not actually bringing me closer to not, to actually writing things down and what I need to do. So, but it's better to just say, next time I'm going to remember to write it down. Or I need to remember to write it down next time. So that's that. But Happy Hump Day. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is SipsTea the Show. This is Eb Deceleb and your girl GemDTwin. And we're going to keep it moving and get on into the thick of things. You guys, one more moment. Yes, I just heard something, honey. So,
all right, you guys. So yeah, we about to get in the run thick of things. Matter of fact, what I'm actually going to do, you guys, is we are in the studio. We have other guests that do come in. So what I'm going to do is go through my positivity. That's what I'll do. I'll start with my positivity. And
we're back. When I can tell y'all the things that happen in my life, you just, okay, so yes, go ahead on with your positivity. Positive, we ready, we waiting. Shit.
We're in the studio.
You know what, I'm gonna have to. It's just time to keep it 100 fucking. We're not restarting shit. Yeah, we would have really restarted. Okay. Bring the whole shit down.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Okay. So,
in the spirit of my week.
Yes, Jesus.
For me, so I try to keep relating things to what my week.
This is my life and my world is slightly chaotic at times, and I'm going to say that in the most comforting and zen space that I can say.
What would you rephrase this? You said
let me rephrase it. Things are consistently thrown at me, and I catch them. You know, or no, I am surprised that I am able to. Keep it. Sometimes things come at me and I'm surprised I have an amazing ability. That's what I say. I have an amazing ability to keep it pushing and keep it moving, you know, despite the things that might go on. That's what we're going to do. And that's what we're going to do with this show. We're going to keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we just had a slight interruption. I'm still going to have to check on some things later. But, you know, rather than let that rattle me and pull and throw me all the way off or whatever, we're going to laugh about it for a hot second and then we're going to keep it pushing. Because life will continue to throw it at you. You know what I'm saying?
So let's get into the spirit. First of all, I do want to go back to, let's just restart.
Wooga booga booga. Here we go. Let me do some ASMR for you guys. Okay? We're going to do, this is ASMR and we're wiping and we're wiping the slate clean. So, as you guys, we're just wiping the slate clean. Everything that was happening, we're just going to take it. We're going to take it and move it out. Okay. So, are we back in our Zen space? This is why you got to have the spray ready.
You got it. Okay.
Okay. All right, and we're going in. All right, so
I think we should start doing at the show.
Positivity.
Positivity should have nice.
Yeah.
Next time
we want to just do a can.
Let's do a can.
Okay.
Going forward,
okay.
To create the ambiance.
Maybe we'll see.
Anywho,
yes.
I do want to shout out to all the Leos out there. Happy birthday to all the Leos. I myself am a Leo. Getting started off a little shaky, but I'm sure once it gets to that sphere, I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here. But once it gets closer to my birthday, I probably will pipe up. But right now, this is it. So I have a quote. This is for all my fellow Leos to be understood, and all those who don't understand to understand.
Ooh, bop, whoop, bop.
The way a Leo is.
Okay.
A Leo isn't disrespectful. They're just honest. They give you the same level of respect you give them. And that's just it.
Okay.
Because I'm not disrespectful.
That's true.
I'm not a disrespectful person, but I'm a very honest person. Very honest.
To the point of disrespect.
It can come across as disrespectful. But I am a disrespectful person. But I'm an honest person. I give it to you real and I expect real back. However, I'm gonna give you what you give me.
Yeah.
If you give shit, I give you shit back. If you treat me like a queen, I'm gonna treat you like a queen. Yeah. But please believe that I'm not one to sugarcoat. Okay. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I prefer to just be quiet. I'm
flashing back all of the times I've seen you quiet. And some of the faces that she makes also.
Because there's also precursors to my crazy too. Like you'll see it before it's coming. Yeah. Because I'm gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and be left alone. And then you know how people just keep nitpicking. Like I really just want you to just leave me the fuck alone. Nitpicking, but then you're just like, you know what? Okay.
Here we go. Here's the thing.
I asked you once, I asked you twice, but now you didn't listen. So now here's the thing.
And here I am, the Gemini, and people just waiting for me to freaking explode. And I try my best. I'm actually holding one for the Mart here. And I'm just for real, I don't have time for it. Yeah. I don't have time to explode on anybody because I know what that feels like, and I'm more of a fade to black type person because I don't get mad that often. Well, I get upset about certain things, but I keep it moved. You know what I'm saying? Like
upset and being people get it mistaken because people are like, "Oh, you mad at me?" And no, I'm disappointed.
Yeah. I'm disappointed.
I don't get mad, but what am I get mad for?
Right.
What is that?
You already did it.
You already did it.
Done.
But what I am, I'm disappointed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's me personally. So
disappointment doesn't necessarily mean you need to get your eye blocked or something. It just means I'm disappointed. You could have done something totally different. We could have been in a whole different place. I'm just disappointed. And we're entitled.
Yeah.
You're entitled to those feelings.
Absolutely.
Even when technically sometimes you can be disappointed with somebody and you could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's your expectations that need to be adjusted or whatever the case may be. But that being said, my positivity today, I posted on my Jewel page not too long ago, Jules_Gem, where you can find these lovely lock pieces. It's at Jules_by_Gem. And I posted on there just a video because I've been trying to, keep my motivation and share it with other people.
Mm-hmm.
When things come to me, I just want to share it in my little car collab where I spend so much time. I'm in my car and I just want to talk and like share some things that maybe make somebody else's day a little bit better as well, because all share common experiences. So I need to talk to you guys. If you haven't seen that video, you can check that out. But I want to talk about character assassination. Now, in the realm of positivity, I'm saying basically don't let somebody upset you through assassinating your character. For instance, when somebody says Leos are disrespectful and they're speaking to you specifically, you disrespectful as hell, blah, 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 because of something that you said when you were upset, or when, you disappointed me, you kept pushing me, you did this, that, and the other. And now you got I laughed at you, and now you're calling me disrespectful. You forced me into a corner. You got what you got, and now you're assassinating my character, because at my character, who I am, I'm not a disrespectful person. So when you call me disrespectful, I feel like that's character assassination. So careful of people assassinating your character. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I always say this, that we can all be the victim and we can all be the villain in the very same situation. Somebody is not going to like what you do the same way I don't like what they do. But at the end of the day, the one thing I really, I'm really big on people who I keep in my circle knowing me. And if you know my heart, if you know somebody's heart and who they are at their core, you know that they're not prone to certain things. So when I do things that may be misconstrued as insensitive or disrespectful or something like that, if you know me, you know that I'm not an insensitive or disrespectful person. You know, as a matter of fact, that I am very, very sensitive to other people.
But that also doesn't give the right to that doesn't give the right for people to challenge that either. Because
and that's the assassination portion. When you are directly telling me, first of all, can't nobody tell you who you are, baby girls and boys. Number one, that person is subject to change at your leisure. You can up and decide that you're going to be somebody else. Now, with that being said, who you are and how you move, you know what I'm saying? That's you. So can't nobody tell you who you are and how you move, because yes, they on the outside looking in, but they have no clue about your intent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody says, the saying goes, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So I could intend to help you out and to do this, that, and the other, or I could intend to try to be helpful to you and end up fucking up. That is true. You know what I'm saying? But when you continue, oh, you do this or you that, or this is how I feel about you, you're attacking my character, and you know better. You know what I'm saying? I would expect that from a stranger, but so just be careful, because if you're anything like me, it puts me in a bad situation. It puts me in a very bad mood. I personally cannot stand that shit, and I'm not going to rephrase that. I'm not. The eyes is going to be like this. And I'm going to say, I can't stand that shit. Do not assassinate my character. You know what I'm saying? Do not come for me, because I've actually worked hard at being who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very, proud of who I am. I
posted something today recently about that, it know where you come from. Right. They only know who you are.
Exactly. Or what they see at that particular moment.
They don't know the journey.
Exactly.
We've been friends for quite some time now. And I've seen your growth.
Absolutely.
My growth as well. Like we've been through. You don't know who the person is that you're looking at.
Right.
So don't think that you know what I'm saying? Like,
and everybody is fallible. Like we all, like if the Lord was to judge us, by one act. If what you did today that wasn't, if you something that you did, because I'm sure we're not proud of everything that we did, but if you take your darkest moment or even your next to darkest moment and think about the fact that you would be judged by that particular thing forever, can you imagine?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why people say charge something to my heart, not my head, not my heart, because you know, half the time we are out here just trying to survive, and a lot of times people do end up getting hurt on our own journey, or you know, I mean, it is what it is, you know, but don't let people assassinate your character. And on my video, I actually told them or people just say to that person, like, I reject your assessment. I reject your assessment of me.
I like that.
Yeah, reject. Thank you. You may have a seat in the back, and yes, I reject your assessment. Like, it's okay that you said it out your mouth because free speech is real, but I reject your assessment. Thanks. Try again. Thank you. So yeah, that's me on the positivity. We're gonna move into this brewing tea because I really want to get to talking to you guys about one of our guests on the show. Actually,
awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, one of our first guests, one of the very first guests that we had on the show, Kaylin of Naturally Phased. You guys check her out. She is the owner and operator. Of course, she makes all of these products. They are holistic products. Made from natural materials and things like that. So again, that name is Naturally Phased. Her name is Kaylin. She's been doing her thing, so that's why I gotta brew the tea. You know, she even actually invited me to a pop-up shop before, and I promise you, like, I really feel like I'm just getting Jules by Gem up and running. I don't, you know, I make things. I create per order. Like, I may make something and then, you know, people order it, they order it, blah, blah, blah. I don't have like a large inventory just sitting there waiting, you know. I make a couple pieces. Like, I make them for my hair. When I create, there's like yes, there are 2 to 3 pieces that I will create of each thing. Okay. One of them goes in my hair because I test it. I really want to know if it's too heavy. About the jewel that's in it, what color is it going to turn? Yes, because I have some copper pieces. They're beautiful, and they change color. They do change color, but I have learned that I actually like the color that they change to. It's just like a penny. Pennies don't stay that shiny penny color. They actually change to more of a bronze brown color, and I actually like that color too. But I need to know these things. So after she's the same way, except she does have an exceptional inventory and she's always ready for the pop-up shops. I want to get on that level, so I definitely have to brew her for that. And we had her on the show, and I had to bring this out because I purchased this. Actually, no, this is something that she gave me as a gift. This was a gift. My sage. Yes, Kaylin gifted this to me, and I will say this is sage spray. Oh, I wanted to say what it was actually on there. It's called Aura Spray, and it's for sage cleansing. This is the first time that I actually saw it in a spray bottle format. I like this. Yes, I will take an actual sage, a bundle of sage, and light it and smudge and things like that. And so
you actually the one who got me into it.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I'm like, we need to sage, just get all of that energy out here. So yes, this is for aura cleansing. This is to cleanse your area, like give you a free slate, a new slate. And I love this particular product. I take this in my car. And I've been spraying in my car. So when people are in and out and yada, yada, yada. And it's so small, but it lasts a long time because I've been spraying the mess out of it. You guys can't see how much is in there. But there's like more than half a bottle of it. And you see how much I've been spraying it in here. I'm usually not that willy-nilly with my sprays because I want it to last me. I'm just one of those people. But yeah, so this is Aura Spray by Naturally Phased. This is particularly awesome to me. I absolutely love it. And we're brewing her because, again, we're going to give Naturally Phased a shout out. She was on the show. Check out the past episodes, and you'll see Kaylin was on the show. But the if you guys are in the DMV area in Oxon Hill, Maryland, tonight there is they are actually doing a pop-up shop. I'm going to try to jet from here and go there, so maybe I can get some footage and show you guys what was going on there. But it's called the Handcrafted and Holistic Pop-Up Shop. So shout out to them. It's Granite City Food and Brewery. And that's on 200 American Way, Oxon Hill, Maryland. But
it's actually at the National Harbor.
If you I didn't want to say that because I was like, let me just give you the exact freaking yeah, just 200 American Way. But that's up at the harbor. So it's a good time, and I think it's hosted by holistic entrepreneurs. So these are my kind of people, and I am actually like it sucks that I was not ready, even though I wasn't technically personally ready to vend yet. These are stages.
Inventory.
Yes, I am selling, and that's a great thing. But and I really actually like the way things are going for me right now. But I would love to be amongst some other entrepreneurs, especially doing natural products, handcrafted. That was the one thing that got me about this one, handcrafted and holistic. So it's a great look, and I'm going to go up there and see who I can see and meet who I can meet for sure. But good job, Kay, and keep it up. You know, congratulations. We love you. We sing you, girl. Do you? So you guys, if you can get up there to the harbor, it's from 8 to 11. Yeah, 8 to 11. So everybody, you still have an ample opportunity to go and do that. Now, let's get into the tea time. Tea time.
The sugar.
The tea time. We gotta get into the tea time.
And I just want to say this, and we can get into that.
Yeah.
I think I'm here for faith and for the Jordans now, because they've been.
Are you here for the Jordans?
I think I'm here for the Jordans.
They knew they could just win you over.
Yeah, they won me because they just been.
Was the video or not?
It
was the video.
The video was hot and steamy, but actually. It was like they just had fun together. Like
they really do.
Yeah, like you can tell they connect on a different level. Okay. Like I'm not even gonna say it's a sexual level.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's like more of a like that's my lover, homie, friend type of level. Like when you see Jocelyn, it was more so like
Stevie, I got you because I take your beefcake and I
all that.
And you're like, okay.
Stuff. But with Faith, I don't know if that brings it out. But he looks different. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because he's growing in a beard and everything like that. But I'm actually kind of here for it.
Okay.
Like, I was like, I'm here for this. Okay.
Well, if Eb Deceleb is here for it, we're going to definitely watch it and just pay attention.
Keep paying attention because it's like,
I still am not here for that damn tattoo.
Oh, but here's the thing. She ended up getting, did we talk about
No, we didn't say about her tattoo.
She got one too in the same exact place with the initial.
It was hers.
Hers is better, but it actually looks better on her.
Okay.
Because it's like, his was like,
his was a jailhouse tattoo.
Yeah, it looked like a jailhouse tattoo. Hers was more cursive.
Yeah.
And pretty and delicate. So it was, and
then they got fake block letters. I mean, he could have GemDTwin do it. That's all I.
The Jordans right here.
Yeah, I heard about the Jordans. Yeah.
So it might be real. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen Stevie.
So we got to talk about this tattoo thing. Tattoos. And people getting names, and shout out to Infrared Tattoo Doctor. Still love you, boo. But I think we learned on, our show how so Infrared does cover-ups all the time. And when we're doing a show on Listen Vision, we talked about this on one show about like not tagging people's names. Now, here's what I think about the whole Jordan situation. I mean, if y'all do what you're going to do it and whatever. But I feel like getting the Jordans tattooed now, I feel like that's her going more so out of her way than him going out of his way. You see what I'm saying?
Why?
Because if they get a divorce, he's still the Jordans. That's your kids. When you got to explain to people, blah, blah, blah. But if you got this, if her just says the Jordans and they don't last, they be like, oh, so you on Mike? Or like she better start really loving some Jordans and never show up in a pair of heels again and just always have like your tattoo won't make sense anymore if you guys are. And I know we can't plan for the if we don't work out.
Nobody plans for them.
Nobody plans for it.
You better be ready for it, but nobody plans for it. Okay, maybe she plans for it.
But I mean, I don't plan for it, but I mean, I just feel like we got to think about it sometimes. Like, wait a minute, the joy is that. I mean, I'm a skin in the game person. Like, how are you vested? I need you to be vested as much as I am, and so I feel like
would you get a name?
He need to put Faith Jordan on his shit, so I know it's real.
But I think their shit will still remain. Like, there's a name I would never get. You know what I'm saying? I have a name on me.
Yeah.
I had like two. I had one I did get covered up with no problem. And I had one I will never get covered up because that right there, it was a growing opportunity. It made me a lot of who the woman I am today. Yeah. So no, I'm never gonna cover it up for anybody.
Okay.
It's
that's still weird though, dude.
What?
Ebony, Eb Deceleb. I had to call her Ebony real quick. Ebony, hold on, boo. I'm just saying, you know, like if we ever got married, if you was my girl, okay, year 1, cool. I still look at it. Yep, it's about your growth. Year 2, still looking at it.
Growing.
I'm looking at you growing, baby. Year 3,
keep on growing.
Yes, I'm so happy that whoever this was, whose name is tattooed on it, helped you grow into this woman who I know and love. 4 or 5. By the time. When I done put a ring on it, we about to get married, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to need not to see that no more. Like, stop. Like, no. Or put my name, like, way bigger around it. Like, thank you. And then you got to put, and I'm talking about my government. I'm not talking about no GemDTwin. I'm talking about Keleeba. Like, yes, my whole government. Yes.
Well, fortunately enough for me right now, the woman I hope to marry has the same name as so
okay. Now you just look what do you call it? Self absorbed.
Because I don't have to even worry about that. But nah, I mean honestly, if I wouldn't, because it's made me who I am because of what I went through with that situation that allowed.
What if 10 years and you it's really a problem? Like it really bothers me.
I understand, and I hate that it's bothering you like that. I really do. But when I die, it'll still be there.
That bothers me.
I understand.
It's bothering me.
I understand.
But I love you, and it's bothering me.
I love you too, and
I'm right here with you, and we still growing together.
I understand. And this will be growing, either shrinking or getting bigger.
We'll put my name on this shit.
I don't know.
I want put my name across your back on top of that person's name. Damn it.
I'll do
it's levels to this shit.
Yeah, it'll be levels to it, but there's certain things with me that those are things that just aren't.
That's fine.
Yeah.
My name need to be bigger. That's fine.
That's it.
All right. So moving on.
I'll get your name.
You heard it.
All the way.
I said it. I said what I said.
It here first.
I said what I said. As a matter of fact, I need to see. I said what I said, Keleeba. But yeah, I don't know, because I've always, I've been anti-put somebody's name on me.
Because my thing like this, what if you don't work with that person and you done went and removed all this stuff and got all these things covered up and blah 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 blah, only to if I will get here, I feel like this.
You should still have my shit too. We grew.
Yeah, and here's the thing: if I'm gonna get something covered up, it's gonna be because of something I wanted. The one thing I did get covered up is because I wanted to do it. It was in the way of something else I wanted. I wanted to get my whole leg done, and that was in the way. So
you gotta go.
So
she just busted down doors. Okay, fine, whatever. But y'all heard what I said, so we have to refer back to this thing. I mean, I guess it's never really going to be a situation, but I just say the whole thing. I want to say my name.
In 10 years, if I'm not married, mark my words. I'm getting it on.
Get my name on you, Keleeba. Hope I'll be somewhere knee deep in it, and I'll be like, girl, still tap my name on you. You can tap my name and my wife's name on you. You are ours. But yeah, that's fun. But yes, okay. So tattoos. I'm not necessarily about the whole name thing, but
now for them, I've
thought about it several times.
I think it's excessive what they're doing. Like, yeah, I think it's excessive.
But maybe they love each other. I mean,
and when I was listening to like the story, because I was listening to interviews and stuff, and it was like she's loved him for years.
Yeah,
you know, she's been friends with him for years.
Yeah.
So it's like she got an opportunity to marry her best friend.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Then And then they talked about like, what if he reverts back to the old CJ?
And she could kill him like the new face.
And here's the thing, and she said this: we're people.
Yeah.
I put up in a position to know that can happen. Mm-hmm. So what I have to do is, what if he does revert? It's not what if he does revert. What will be my next move?
Yeah.
And that's just it. Like you gotta put yourself. But that
she was with Biggie. Like,
exactly.
So.
You gotta go through anything. Like even the relationship with him now. Something you told me 2 weeks ago. I have to prepare for you not to be the one.
Yeah. That is always.
That's just what it is.
That is always to me one of those things, because I believe in, and maybe we should be talking about this in affinity, but I really believe in the fact that you need to give 100%.
Yeah.
Meaning love somebody, no holds barred. And then that means kind of trying to away some of those reservations that you have, you know, I'm not going to do this because it might not work out. So I try to, as much as possible, because we all bag ladies and we all got a little bit of baggage, but as much as possible, I try to give as much as I can without that holding back. But in order to prepare myself, I have to know full well and be prepared for the person that you think is the one to not be the one. Because it's completely and totally possible, and it's been that way several times before. Anybody who's been in a relationship before, you know, it's unfortunate, but no matter what level you thought that you guys were on, your past relationships did not survive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at one given point in that relationship, you thought that was the one. Yeah. Like, thought you was ready to give. I'm giving my all to you. You was ready. You was ready to go down that aisle, baby girls. So you know, in order to be an adult about the situation, just always be prepared for that not to be the one, or it's just not the one in the way that you thought that they were going to be the one. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes that being the one, they can still be the one, but understanding that their purpose wasn't to be one with you, but to be one with friendship or something like that.
Something like that.
You gotta be prepared. You gotta stay prepared. You gotta be prepared for anything. I mean, as much as heartbreak, it is a factor in this life.
Right. Absolutely.
So you have to be prepared for that type of heartbreak, whether it comes 5 times during your life.
Because you just never know.
You just never know.
And then, technically in relationships, the only vessel that you control is still yours. Just like with Stevie J and Faith. You asking her, the person's asking her, so what if he reverts back? What if he does this? She can't control that. He could wake up today or tomorrow and decide he's a completely and totally different person. Mm-hmm. The same way he could decide that he was in, he could decide that he was out. Mm-hmm. That is one scary thing. I ain't gonna lie. That's one scary thing for me just to know. But I am a control freak, and that is one of those things that I have to let go of, is because I can't control anybody. So I keep it in my head that since I don't control you, I don't control any of your movements, and you're completely well within your rights to do whatever the hell you want to do. This guy did. You know what I'm saying? And you can't always look at the other person too, because you might be that one. You can wake up today or tomorrow and decide you ain't in it. No, you don't like this shit no more. So whatever. So anyway, I'm here for the Jordans to just become a supporter. I love love, and y'all took that. You guys took that risk and you jumped out there and y'all did it, and it's not our business, but I'm glad you put us in it. And also just because, like, I think that people who are able to be friends first, have a fight chance, because you love your friends on a different level. You love them on a level where I know who you are and I know how you are. You know, I'm gonna know you like I know you, and you know I know you. So slide to the left with that, because it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? She probably be looking at him sometimes like, Stevie, I'm not Jocelyn. Like, come on now, we're not about to do that. So,
and she's a black woman.
Okay, yeah. So we're not gonna do that. But so that's that. And I know other news. We were talking about tea time last week. We were talking about Charlemagne and his little court situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure about what's going on with that. But then now this week, you showed me a picture of, I guess on the Shade Room,
mm-hmm.
Black China with her new little boyfriend,
and they've been together for at least a year, less than a year.
But he's 18, baby girl.
He turned 19.
Would someone Google how old Black China is real quick?
Google it.
Look,
yeah,
let me give y'all a moment so you can Google. We're gonna call it Google. So you can Google.
Yeah, let's
I just want to see what the age on this whole situation is, because not saying that she's a rapist or anything, but I feel like
you have
I saw on the Shade Room, Eb Deceleb showed me a video of Black China in the club or whatever, and she's right. Okay, so she's 30 years old. Boyfriend is 19. I'm not necessarily opposed to the 10-year-old thing. I mean, once you're grown, I don't like it. I feel like 10-year gap for like way older people.
Yeah, like 40 to 50.
Yeah, 40 to 50.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I feel like that gap is not like, I think you need to be like over 25 when we're going to start to do 10-year gap. At least over 25, but not 18, baby girl. Because let me tell you something. If my son was 18, 19, whatever, first of all,
start wearing makeup.
First of all, exactly. First of all, let's talk about this. Let's talk about him looking like a 12-year-old, because he is. Seriously, once you're grown, you start looking back at other people. Damn, shorty look like he is like.
Right, I'm pulling up pictures now for y'all.
I mean, when you 18 years old, you was just 2 years ago. Ain't that much growing in the world. That's just, at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, the fur on your upper lip is just what it is. It's fur. It's not even a mustache yet. Like, it's an immature ass mustache. It is a will be. It will be a mustache in the future, but right now it's just the beginnings. As a matter, I mean, he looks, to be honest, he looks 12. Now, another problem with this is this. So she's 30. Okay. Another problem with this is that, sweetie, when your 30-year-old ass goes and gets your face beat all the way, okay, and you want to step out with your face beat, okay. Now you look extra old, and you just doing too much for my child. Like,
so you saw Black China walking up to
if Black China thought he.
I don't know if your son would try you like that.
No. But I realize that there is an attraction for younger guys and older women. I do remember that very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so for them, but it's like a little boy that has a crush on this, on his mama's friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Miss Parker. Now you Miss Parker, you ready to be Miss Parker though? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. What Rob do? Did he take you all the way down? Because
but I think everybody says she just messed with Rob to get back on the Kardashians anyway. So
I mean, maybe so, but then how we go? I mean, is this also a PR stunt?
But for what? What is
to get on SipsTea the Show?
What is it? Okay. You made the cuts.
You made the cut. We talking about you, sir.
Yes, you got on. But for real though, like, come on, Black China.
I mean, she kissed him in the club, and she looked like she had to teach him everything. Like, I'm gonna show you how to do this, boo. And she probably had to take him.
Both like young men.
Yeah, I just think that you just need to make
36 or 37.
But you still got so you're 30. You can still go. You can still go a little bit. Like, okay, just make sure he don't look 12, baby. He just looks like real tall.
He looks young. He looks very
young. Y'all know that there are some young guys that look a little bit old. Okay, they could pass for like 25 at least. This baby, he don't even have. I'm talking about peach fuzz on your lip. There's not anything there.
So Rose is 34.
So anyway, China. I just don't know. I just don't know about that. Y'all haven't seen that. We wanted the roommates, so we saw that on
It stuck out.
Yes, we saw that on the stage room. It definitely did, because you like, who is that she's kissing? Why are you kissing your little cousin like that on the show?
And then they were saying, I mean, because they said that's her third son, that's her second son.
Yeah, pretty much. He probably play with that little boy just as fun.
Exactly. They playing video games,
running on the floor. He probably push him in his little car, motorized car. When the motor go out, he probably be pushing him vroom vroom. No,
but I ain't mad at her. She got paid from Dream, and she forever.
Okay, but that do not mean that you go.
She's forever paid, honey.
I'm here for it, and I'm not.
I'm not here for that.
You know what? To be honest, it's not even so much the age that did it for me as the optics.
Yeah,
the optics look like sis.
What is you doing?
Yeah, he looks like okay. Because he looks like he is not even old enough to get in that club.
And actually, he's not because he's not 21.
Right. He's 19. Right. Yeah, but whatever. So that definitely happened. Let's go into the Suga Honey Iced TEA because
I'm putting her up.
She's up. Okay. She's up and she won.
Yeah.
She's up and she won. She's up and she won.
But also too, really, Tekashi 6ix9ine too. I honestly don't see that boy living another year. I don't put death on nobody. I want him to live. He got a kid or anything like that. But the way his mouth is going, and who he's attacking, and he's trolling, and he's doing this, and I'm Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, why is Tekashi such a big?
Why is he?
I'm not putting him up for the trolling because he's just doing a lot.
But why, my nigga? Okay, you're the great of New York. Whoa! Woo-hoo! You get it. Now what?
Right, exactly.
That's my thing. Now the fuck what? You out here woo!
Now I'm going to continue to be relevant by trolling.
Exactly. Like your music is
I'm going to start trolling people.
Hitting on the pop charts, and you're better than this, and you're better than that, and you're the gangster. Okay. Now what?
Right. What did Jess Hilarious say anything?
No, she hasn't because honestly, it's like this little boy is just throwing out death threats for no reason. Yeah. You already got robbed.
What's wrong, baby?
You got robbed.
When little people, because kids, I feel like when you do something, I always equate it to kids. I be like when little kids do stuff like that, like you're acting out and you want attention.
And here's the thing about it, and it's no shade to him. I don't even do his damn music.
Right.
I can't even enjoy your
But what
music.
you do know is that
I know that other stuff.
Exactly.
I can't even enjoy your music because I'm so busy looking at the other crazy stuff.
Right. You jumping around looking crazy out here. Right.
You have rainbow hair. You're a kid from Bronx with
don't
rainbow
get them face tats.
Why am I so with your
I hope everybody with face tats that is in the industry, I wish you the best. I hope you continue to excel.
Because as soon as it's time for you to get a real job, you're not gonna make
you won't be having any of that.
I want even us to hear one of his songs because I don't even know what the fuck he's saying. You don't want to hear
I mean, I know a couple of something, but I can't even tell you what it is because I have to let you guys in on a little secret. I don't care that much about it. Like I'm one of those people that if you don't tell me who sings what and like drill it into my head, I don't know. I don't know. Like I'd be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm not starstruck. I'm not like I've
never been starstruck either.
Yeah. So I'm not like you can ask a lot of people. If it's music, you gotta get me hit on that.
I pulled it up for her.
No.
Like I'm not understanding. He's from Brooklyn. Got the kid.
I mean, it's all good. You know, nice beat. Nobody can hear that, so it doesn't. I don't. They.
But we can't. See, here's the thing.
They're gonna have to look that up.
The sad thing is, this is the first time I ever seen him.
Oh, really? I've seen him because yeah, I've seen him, and he's
talented. Yeah. I give him that. But all that extra shit, what are you?
But look, let me tell y'all this: we're in the middle of the show, and I'm looking at this because I cannot help myself.
What?
I can't help. Like, it's so many colors in this video that I am here for it. And him and Nikki going in, so I just and her. But okay, yeah, You gotta look away. Anyway, moving on.
Like,
he's up for the
shit to
He's up
Make
for the
good
shit.
music. You got a daughter.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yes. Yeah.
You have a daughter. Make good music. Try to stay alive, my nigga. Right now, you on the way.
It's mean in these streets.
Dying.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, so much. Happy early birthday. Thank you.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, it's going crazy. Like that's something for me. It's like you're putting your death threat out there. You're out attacking. Don't they fuck out you?
Yeah. So
they
you're gonna make them give.
About you. Now you're gonna make them. So now when they see you on the streets, they're gonna take you out because you out here talking all this crazy shit. Who are right?
Right.
That's what I want to understand.
Yeah. That's like me standing on the corner. Blowing off and like talking to
for
this.
No reason.
Oh, sis, you won't work today. Oh, so y'all bus riding that? Like, what am I doing that for?
Nobody cares.
Somebody will come and be like, "What's wrong, honey?" They probably bring a Jesus Saves poster over there or something because what's wrong, baby? What's wrong?
That's the thing. Like,
but you know, people are so busy trying to be and stay relevant.
That's it. But my thing is find something else.
You don't even have to do that, though. Yes.
Find something else to be. If you're gonna troll and you're a sensation and you're the New York man of whatever, guess what? Fifi, whatever.
Wait, we're gonna talk about this because we're gonna talk about, and we're not this. Okay, so Bo Young Prince, just go ahead and throw this out there because it's a little bit of stuff that I do now. I didn't.
That's BY.
No, Bo Young Prince. Okay, there's a song out there, and I want you guys to look this up because the guy's from the DC area. His name is Bo Young Prince, huh?
Is that BY? Wait, okay, so we on a whole nother topic.
BYP.
Is this the one he be talking about?
Who is he?
So Tekashi said
back. Listen, let me, because I did that to you, girl.
Yeah, you did.
You see how quickly I'm over it? Bye, Tekashi and let's do the Tekashi and Black China, you guys are up for the shits award. Okay. Here we are. This is what's happening. Now, I'm still gonna have to go with Black China.
Okay, so now you can. So we put somebody else up for the shits award.
No, that's for the shits award. Shits award is done.
Okay.
You got a preference.
Oh, I have to go with Tekashi.
Tekashi, really?
Because I think he just needs to stop. Like, he has. That's what I'm going to say.
He should stop.
He has such a. He makes such a. He has such a voice. So he said, "Why are you not using that voice for good? Like your friend died. Triple X, whatever his name was. He died. You done just got robbed. Like, hello.
Yeah.
And you still out here doing dumb
and you
shit.
doing those like people.
You still
making yourself a target. Okay, you know what? You can sway me on. You can sway me on that.
Yeah, he got the shit.
Black China, you already with the shits of your own. So Tekashi, we are definitely not with the shits, and we.
She's embarrassing.
I'm not with the shits. You're right about that one because we do have to like do better. You know, as a society, we need to do better, and as an individual person, you should really do better. Like you do, if you have an amazing voice and a platform to use it, you could just do better. Okay, so you get the shits award, Tekashi. Sorry, but we're not with it.
You get the shits award and the donkey of the day.
And the donkey of the day. So just do better. But I was trying to, since we were playing something, you guys look up Bo Young Prince, BYP. So the song is Kill Mo. That's a common that's some DC slang, DC slang, a phrase. So you guys can kind of hear it in the background. But this gentleman in the DC area, as a matter of fact, this is Kaylin of Naturally Phased brother.
Yeah.
This is actually her brother, and he signed and everything. So he's on his way up. You know, recently there were videos being shot. All kinds of stuff. So he's actually doing his thing. And if you want to say somebody who's still authentically DC, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their thing with, if I'm from LA, this is kind of the hood that I rep, and this is what I do, and yada yada yada. He's very DC. He's very, you know what I'm saying? Like when I don't see him trying to change whatever, yada yada yada. So congratulations to you, Bo Young Prince, and you guys check out Kill Mo. I just pulled up the video just because she kind of got me with the whole Tekashi thing. But since again, let's do the redirect. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about somebody who's actually doing the damn thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you doing the damn thing for you. Absolutely. So we're gonna keep it positive for you. So shout out to Bo Young Prince. You guys look him up.
I hope he doesn't get mistaken for BYP. I just did.
Bo Young Prince.
Yeah, BYB.
BYP.
Oh, it's P. Okay, BYP. Okay, good. Sorry.
Young Prince. She does that with all of the segments of the show. She just does Bo Young Prince. Those that would be BYP. Bo Young up. What do you think that was? Bo Young Prince? Anyway, BYP. Bo. Those are B for Bo.
We get it.
Why?
We get it. Okay.
Okay, so let's just go with Bo Young Prince. Okay, so we're not gonna start cutting people's names down. Anyway, so
let's get to the detox. Let's do Infinity.
Okay, so the question for Affinity today, Affinity, when we talk about relationships and things like that, the question for Affinity today, in light of the domain situation with when we're saying, okay, you're dealing with this young female, and so for information, we're not sure what we're gonna hear, but we talked about that on the last show. And Black China with this 12-year-old, which is not 12, it's 12, but he is 19. I guess he just turned 19.
Literally, but I think yesterday or today.
Do we have? Is there a stick? Do we feel differently about women dating young men than we do about men trying it with young girls? You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if it was a 30-year-old man with a 19-year-old girl, I would be even more disgusted. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it is a little double-edged sword. I feel like it is, because I'd be like, ugh.
What do you want with that little girl?
Yeah, what do you want with that little girl? Yeah, like, why are you doing it? I don't fuck with you. And then because I feel like maybe it's because there's so much more that can happen to a young woman. Like, you could technically derail her whole entire life if she gets pregnant. And being a woman myself, I think we know there are some mental things that happen to us at different stages and ages and things like that. To where I'm like,
I will say though.
What?
In the day, I had a thing
for what?
I had a thing for older women.
That's what I'm saying.
I did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what I'm saying. And
I had me a little shit.
I definitely like them a little tender. I ain't lying. I did.
I think my oldest was about 61 now.
Really? I'm not sure if I'm not even sure. I'm gonna have to go back in the bank and see if I ever did 10-year difference. I'm gonna have to go back in my mental bank. But again, that's kind of why that question came to my head, because I'm like, 30 to 19, that's 11 years. And I mean, that time frame is different. If it's a 50-year-old and a 39-year-old, we look at it like, okay, yeah, she's on the cradle, but you a cougar. You could do that.
But when you're in the teens,
you got a teen behind your name, that
like you're 19.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of people. It's not so uncommon for guys and girls, really. I mean, in the gay community, guys, period, I've seen people, be with people that were like super young. Because by the time you 18, you can take your grown ass to the club.
The 18 and old. You can't get into the 21.
No, you can't. The one thing I did say is like, look, I need you to be able to drink and buy me a bottle. Huh? Like, if you can't be at the crib with a bottle, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, so I gotta go buy all the liquor.
Exactly.
Because
you ain't over
so if I want to cook at the romantic dinner,
you can't buy the wine.
Pizza and French fries, romantic dinner when you're 19, we can do. But if I'm trying to cook us a romantic dinner and show you how the older women get down, I gotta roll out and go get the bottle too.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. But it's always been a thing where I'm just like, and I know, like I say, at certain ages, this whole situation changes and people don't care. But the question for Affinity, so you guys got to let us know what you think. Like, is there a stigma for guys who date younger versus females who date younger? And that's heterosexually speaking. First, You know what I'm saying? Also, in the LGBTQ community, like, do we feel the same way? That's a whole other can of worms, I think, because I know with me personally, I think about the fact that, you know, I mean, you know, two females can't get each other pregnant. But I feel like there's a lot of, because I know for me personally, when I dealt with younger people, a lot of it, I mean, it was just what I was attracted to, or that's what happened because, you know, I was young, rapper, whatever. But at the same time, I feel like it was because I could mold you a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? See, and also with me, I'm not going to lie, it helped me not be super serious about you. Because you like, how can I get super serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even get half the shit I'm saying to you right now because mentally we're not necessarily on the same level. You see what I'm saying? And that's kind of why, another reason why, besides the pregnancy thing, I feel like sometimes, you know, older people go back into that younger pool because you can like do whatever you want with them. They're not sick and tired of your shit yet. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm the opposite way. I like for you to already, you know, because I tried it, and the youngest one I dated, like, I don't have the mental patience for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not patient enough. You know what I'm saying? So the youngest one I dated was actually 9 days. As a matter of fact, she's 3 days older than me.
Yeah.
And she was, you know, she's, I couldn't take it.
Yeah. You was like, girl, you stupid. Like, come on now, I did that last week.
Exactly. I can't mentally deal with you. Like, what are we talking about here?
Right.
We're having dumb conversations. Like, what the fuck do Black China and YB about? What do y'all talk about?
Right.
You can't. What you talking about?
No, she probably need a babysitter, and you know, and for him them boots on when it's time to, you know, he's young and virile. So yeah, but so yeah.
Maybe it's the.
Do we match mentally and, you know, all of that other stuff? Not to say, and I will have to say this as well. You know, not to say that there aren't some people in life situation challenges and things like that kind of elevate you beyond your age sometimes. Very true. Just like you, I'm sure that when you were dealing with older women,
taught me a lot.
You got taught a lot, but you probably were not the dumb one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were in a different place as well. You might have been 18, but you were more like that. Or, you know, mentally. And sometimes people's life experiences, you know, do that or whatever. So we're going to put that question out there, and we're going to put that, and hopefully you guys can chime in and let us know what you think about that. Yeah, because, I mean, it's a thing. But I think it might be a stigma, and maybe we need to address that, because I definitely side-eye a dude more than I side-eye a female. But at the same time, I am a girl. No, yeah, I'm looking at you like, why are what's going on with that little girl? I can't. Yes, what are y'all talking about? What are you? And why are you trying to get over? Because I'm looking at you like, why are you trying to get over her?
Exactly. Like, what do you want here? Yeah. But like I said, maybe for Black China, it's the big. Maybe he's got that big, you know, maybe he's got that big.
Girl, he need to sit it down, because she's probably like, listen, you're gonna go to the left and then the right and then the left and the right. And she probably gonna tell him exactly what to do, when to do
maybe
it.
That's why she like him.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? So we're gonna talk about the detox and getting these bodies right. I know last week I was telling y'all Transformation Tuesday. I hope you transforming more than just your body. Okay, you gotta transform your mind. Transform your mind. Okay. Seriously, y'all, we have to get into transforming something other than our assets.
Okay.
I'm serious, because it's a whole thing, like mind, body, and spirit. And
I was thinking about doing, this is just something I was thinking about. I was just like, because people are saying food sources bring different type of energies. Right?
Absolutely.
And so something, because we do this thing at my job, you know, Wellness Wednesday. And they were talking about like avocado, how it's like good for your brain, pumpkin seeds, good for your brain, avocado. Chocolate, good for your brain.
I'm with it.
And stuff like that. But it's just like, you know, what are we putting in our bodies?
All kinds of crap.
All kinds of crap. Like we wondering why we don't have energy. Yeah. And we want to go take an energy pill. No, look at what you're consuming.
Yeah.
Are you consuming food that promotes energy?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know I don't know about y'all. I feel different when I eat my greens.
Yeah.
as opposed to
when you eat a burger.
Yeah, because recently I popped some greens in that crock pot so I can actually grab it and go. But I definitely feel different when I start my day off like that, or when I just eat those in general, as opposed to some of the stuff that I could grab and go, or even a sandwich. Like, I can tell the difference. Some things immediately make you sleepy. But baby, I'm gonna need a nap directly thereafter. As your body tries to break it down, it's like, okay, girl, sit down somewhere so I can get this together. But with that being said, I was scrolling Instagram. Hey people on Instagram, mine is GemDTwin. We also have SipsTea the Show, and of course Jules _by_Gem. And is yours Eb Deceleb, right?
Just one. Eb _Gem.
She actually has 10 because I was be doing this SipsTea the Show one as well. She got that. Y'all heard it here first. She has one. Selfish mama. Now you have 10. Now you have 10.
As a matter of y'all.
Anyway. Yes, the truth shall set you free, and it's recorded. But yeah, so yes, you guys look on those pages or whatever. On one of my pages, there's a one of my are they friends on Instagram? Whatever it is, somebody that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Killer Body NV. So I don't know if y'all gonna go look for it or what, but she's a very attractive woman, and I think she she's a lock sister. So I know it was on my Jules by Gem page, but she put on her Instagram something for detox. Now, mind you, she was doing like these that I'm just looking at. At this point, I can only look at those shit. I cannot perform them. I'm not ready to perform them right now. Somebody come help me because I'm not ready to perform them bitches right now. So I do look at other people doing them like, girl, you go, girl, you won, and up and 2, and up and 3, yes, because she got it. I'm looking at them knees like them jumps is going, knees, and yes.
She was doing it. She was like,
she was doing it, baby. I'm talking all the way down tabletop, and then okay. I was like. But she posed a good quote on there, and I love this. And you guys think about this while you're thinking about detoxing your mind and your spirit and your soul and your body and your life and trying to move to the next level. The question was, what will I do today that I will thank my future self for tomorrow? Or what will I do today that I will thank my future self for? That my future self will thank me for. Yes. What will I do today that I will thank my future self will thank me for? Okay. Did I need to say it again? Okay, I don't know what the hell I just said. What will I do today? Okay. Let's stop there. You know, you got to take it in pieces. What will I do today? That's my future self will thank me for. Yes, that's exactly. I said what I said. Okay, I can write it better than I can say it. But yes, what can I do today? You know what I'm saying? Is it the drinking of the gallon of water? Is it?
I think you gotta just start with something.
Start with something.
Like, it's so hard. Like, I'll say this for me. I could be on a good stride. I'm ready to go. Push forward. But sometimes you also watch who you are. Not obviously you can't watch who you're around, but sometimes those outside influences play a huge factor.
Absolutely.
Because I could be really focused on losing weight and just doing what I gotta do, and I drop 5 pounds, but then I got everybody around you.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Like,
so
that's
limit
nice.
your interaction. If something around you is like temptation or whatever the case may be, try to limit that.
And that goes for everything.
You become strong.
Absolutely. Just like we talking about it during DetoxTEA, that goes with everything. Yeah. Because if you are ingesting negativity,
absolutely,
that is also what is in your life, and that's also what you are
projecting. Promote wellness.
Well. That does not promote your wellness, baby. That's what you are around. That is your environment. So we will say this in closing: check your environment. You know what I'm saying? Control you. She who controls her environment controls her life. She who controls her environment controls her entire universe. So control your environment, whether that means getting rid of your own negative thoughts or the negative thoughts of other people around you as well. So we hope to see you guys back here next Tuesday.
Wednesday.
I hope to see you do something else on Transformation Tuesday. And next Wednesday, we will come back here and talk about it. Okay, so happy hump day. Thank you for tuning in to SipsTea the Show. Happy birthday to all the Leos. We'll let you guys know what ends up happening for Eb Deceleb, Suara, what we do for her birthday or whatever. And we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we hope that you will come back and see us next week.
And we're out. We have our studio helper.
Do we have no? That's okay. And we're out. Look, I'm gonna go under the table and then we'll do it that way.
Finish.